Good morning. I was watching a YouTube video last night and I can't remember her name. She's not somebody, oops, hi. She's not somebody I normally watch. But in her video, she said that she really wants to find more YouTubers that work like 9-to-5 jobs or whatever. I work more than that, hi. But that work 9-to-5 jobs and have their life routines, because she doesn't see a lot of that on YouTube. And it is true, like, because it's hard, obviously, to share bits and pieces of your life in between getting everything done. But that is something that's kind of unique to my channel, is I am somebody that works outside of the home, and there's going to be people out there that appreciate this kind of content of just figuring out, like, seeing how I do things and balance things. And of course, I don't have it all figured out. Things definitely fall to the wayside more often than I would like having a clean home, hello, or maybe spending more time with my kids, or I don't know, insert X, Y, and Z of problems when you are working outside of the home. So anyways, that motivated me to pick up the camera this morning, oh my gosh, and just be good with sharing what I'm doing, and be okay if it's boring. Because whose life is really all that cool anyways? I mean, really, come on now. I realize too, like, I will just watch people make random food. I watch people just do their normal life, and I find it entertaining. And who knows, maybe there's somebody out there that will find entertainment in my life. Right now I'm putting together my kids' Nutella toast and allergy medicine and gummy bear for his breakfast. He loves waffles, but his brother ate the last of them, so you can't hear the animosity in that. I'm just reiterating my children's tone to you. Okay, I'll be right back. I have been sleeping past my alarm, and I don't know why, but I'm not even hearing it go off, and that's been like a week now of that. So I feel a little behind this morning. I've been feeling behind, and not just like on top of my at-home game. I really like it when I wake up early, because one, it gives me time to wake up with my coffee, my social media, my journaling, and then I can like transition and start putting together lunches and straightening up the kitchen. But like the kitchen, there's just been no time because I've been sleeping in. What the heck? So I think bare minimum today, I'm going to at least just unload the dishwasher. So when my husband gets home, he can just focus on loading it. Also, this is not the right one. This is my husband's favorite cold foam from Target. It's the salted caramel. And this is the second one in a row I've purchased that it doesn't work. Like, just air comes out. So I've already exchanged the first one for this one, and I need to go back and see if I can change it again. I'm literally there going to test it by like putting it in the cap or something, because I don't want to keep going back and forth and having stupid cold foam things not work. Anyways, first world problems. I need to figure out lunch. So I've been doing really, really good with, I'll bring you guys down here again. I'm done putting stuff away. Hello. Okay. I've been doing a really, really great job of taking care of myself, and I kind of had a pivotal moment in March where I was just sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, And I started watching some women on YouTube that really showcased to me like the hard work involved with being healthy. You know, I think a lot of us lie to ourselves a little bit and say, oh, you know, she must be so lucky. She wakes up and looks that way. But as I get older, I realize the work and the sacrifices women do to feel good in their body. And like I was watching Kristen Casper is one person that I watched, and in one of her stories she showed you know, what she eats in a day, and she got so much criticism with how little she ate, because she was like going from water to a protein bar to like a shake to like little snacks, like she's a snacker, and then she had like a decent sized dinner. But the world was so quick to jump on her and judge her for how she was eating. But like, that's the reality of her body type. Now, if she ate like me, she would gain weight over time. And I just think that people don't like the reality of how hard that she works. She walks like 5 miles a day. She's taking supplements. She's just doing all these things that are sacrifices and that she's made into her lifestyle. And because it makes people uncomfortable, they fight it. And I'm understanding that now. Like, it was just kind of like a click moment. When I was even watching it initially, I was like, man, that's not a lot of food. And then when she came on and she talked about that, I kind of reflected on it. Instead of being in that like front seat place that I've been over time of like, not necessarily judgments, but just like my wrong way of thinking, it would have been really easy for me to jump on the bandwagon with them. But the reality is she's in a calorie deficit for her body style, and she moves her body a lot, and she drinks a lot of water. I mean, those are all things that you have to do to lose weight and have weight loss management, and it's just the reality of it. And it doesn't have to be a toxic thing. It doesn't have to be like a punishment thing. And I know for a lot of us that have that kind of, sorry, that was loud. Oh, by the way, I'm eating these for lunch. Caprese chicken sausages by Gilbert's. They are 130 calories each and 13 grams of protein each. So I'll get 26 grams of protein air frying these today. Oh yeah. You want your milk? I forgot I was making him breakfast. Hold on. Point being, she was just one of several people. My little sister is becoming very fit, and she spends over an hour a day at the gym. Now, mind you, she is somebody that doesn't have any kids, and that kind of, she's able to dedicate that hour plus. There's even times I've seen her share that she worked out for almost 2 hours. That's her life and her way of being, but it's just, there are so many accounts like that I see in my daily life that it just kind of made it click for me that it's not easy, but it's rewarding. And that's kind of like that light switch moment for me, is like, I want to feel good in my body. I want to be a hot wife. I want to be energized. I want to be able to go into thrift stores and shop the bigger racks. I shop an extra large and 1X. I like 1X because it's a little bit looser and it hides my body more. And then I like extra large because that's my size. But when you go into thrift stores, that section is like a third of the size of all the other sections. Even if I just got myself to a size large, I would have a bigger selection of clothes all the time. And that's always so frustrating to me. Or like when you're looking at jeans, it's like, you know, there'll be this long rack of like size 10, and then it gets smaller for size 12. And it gets smaller for size 14. There might be like 3 sizes 16, 2 size 18s. And I'm like a 14, 16 girly. And for somebody who likes to thrift shop and just feels so limited, every time I go, especially because I'm a certain way with my budget and I like to shop the 50% off tags. Because of that, it's like it takes away the joy a little bit of shopping. So, I'm on a weight loss journey and I've lost 15 pounds since Thanksgiving. I had my first 10 pounds of weight loss through the beginning of the year when I started my journaling of weight loss. And then I stopped losing weight and I gained a little bit back because I went through some friendship things and I was feeling a lot of things and politics and blah, 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 blah. And once I had that light switch moment and I got back on track, I'm now down 15 pounds and it feels really good. I shared this on my Instagram, but it is some spicy asparagus that I got from Argo Farms in McMinnville, Oregon. These are so good. The only thing I hate about asparagus though is it does make your pee stink. Like I hate going to the bathroom and being like, oh yeah, I ate asparagus. But we're going to have a couple of these. Maybe I'll do 5 with my sausage. And I think I'm going to pack up some cottage cheese. And this is going to be my lunch today. I'm thinking too for dinner, I really want to go right to the gym after work because they have a class. They call it Butts and Guts. But it is a 30-minute class where they focus 15 minutes on your buns and 15 minutes on your guts. And after that class, I'm always just sweaty, shaky, and hating my instructor. But I don't really hate her. I'm very thankful that she pushes us. But she's changing up the routine. So I have no idea what the routine is. I hated last month's routine because it involved planks. And there's something about doing planks at the end of my workouts. I just feel like I'm going to puke. I don't know what that is, but I told her no planks. So I'm hopeful that this workout she has planned for us doesn't involve planks. But I was talking about dinner. I think I want to have a pizza delivered. I've got a bag of salad in here to use up. So I was thinking about getting like a chicken pizza delivered for dinner, and then I can eat my salad and then 1 piece of pizza and then call it good. Because I really am trying to eat balanced and not overeat. I'm not calorie counting yet, but I do know that I look at calories before I pack things and kind of just have like rule of thumb. Like if one of these sausages was 200 calories, I would have only eaten 1. But since it's 150 each, now I know with my 2 sausages, I'm at 300 calories, and then I make sure everything else is light. Like I will pack a serving of cottage cheese, which will be around 100 and something calories, to make sure that each meal is like 500 or less, since I eat about 3 meals a day. For breakfast, I don't know what I'm eating, and I need to figure that out because I need to leave soon. So, okay, I'm done talking. Okay, 80 calories per 110 grams. Whoop. Okay, we want 110 grams of cottage cheese. See, I'm glad I'm weighing this because I would have I would have definitely done less than that. I would have done like a scoop less than that because visually, to me, that would have been, that's more than a half a cup, but I guess it's a half a cup. Nice. I want you guys to know. Cottage cheese everywhere. Cool. So cool. I don't think I'm gonna have time to unload the dishwasher. It was a nice thought though. It was a really nice thought. Oh, I guess it's only 7:10. I totally thought it was 7:18. I might have time. are the lids. They're always missing. There's one. I really need to fix this lid drawer of mine. It is straight chaos. Okay, that is my lunch. Breakfast. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. I love you.
I love you more.
No way.
Yes, way.
No.
There is a way.
No way. I don't know how long hard-boiled eggs last. I feel like I probably have to throw them out.
The ones that we made?
Yeah, I feel like they might be too old now. Okay, I'm taking a moment to make sure I have everything. Finn's bag, which has his lunch and his water in it, we're good. I've got lunchbox for me, my water. Oh, it went blurry, sorry. My water. The green bag has everything for the gym. So I've got tennis shoes, socks, sports bra, shirt, pants, hair tie, deodorant. So I'm good to go. And then my purse that has everything I need for everything else. My phone and the check for daycare. So I think this is all I need. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
What?
I'm videoing, but I have my lens cover on like a ding dong so nobody can see anything.
Or you just cut that part out?
I might leave it because I'm a ding dong. I'm taking a late lunch right now. I left my camera in the car and I was like stressed because it's kind of a warm day. Right now it's 76 degrees, but I was kind of under a tree, so I'm like, it's in the door, it's probably okay. Also, this morning you guys fell from my center console to the floor, which is a short fall, but it's just stressing me out and it's making me like, this is why I don't bring my camera out of the house, because I'm not very good at this. But I decided on my lunch to run over to Dollar Tree. I'm always looking for like junk journal things, but I didn't really find anything for that. I did find a card for Mother's Day, and I will say their Mother's Day collection in cards is really good right now, and they're very nice cards. So if you aren't in the market for making your own card, which sometimes I do, but I bought this card just because the words in it are exactly what I would want to say, and it's a Hallmark card. So $1.25 cards, people. Don't pass up on that. I picked up 2 of these plastic containers because today is May 6th, and apparently it's like a social service recognition day. It's a national day, and every year my agency tries to do something for the employees. So they ordered crumble cookie for the employees, and I have 6 people that aren't here in the office today, so I saved them cookies in my little fridge in my office, but I want to like contain them. So 1, they don't smell like any of the food in my fridge, and 2, just to keep them fresh because they're just sitting in there on a napkin with their name. So I'm pretty sure this will fit a crumble cookie. It looks like the right size. Hopefully I made the right choice. But I got 2 of those. I got a pink one and a green one. And then I'm always needing silverware. And I've bought these ones before from the Dollar Tree. Sorry, I was in your bubble. I bought these from them before, and they're really good quality, so I bought 2 of each. Of course, somebody parked right next to me, and I literally parked like in a hi. I literally parked in a spot where I felt like nobody would care. But anyways, I purchased these. They are glittery, and they're like stronger than their regular Dollar Tree cutlery. Like, you can get a bigger pack of Dollar Tree cutlery for $1.25, but they're kind of weak. I've purchased like gold sparkly ones in the past, and so I got 2 of these green and 2 of the pink, and I just like to have them in my office for when you forget a fork or forget a spoon. And there's just something about glittery cutlery That's just so fun. I think that's everything I got. No, I got 2 more things. In my office, when I do check-ins with my staff, I have a cup full of silly pins. And at the end of our check-in, they have to like sign that we talked about all the things. And so I like to have silly pins. And a couple of my pins have broken over time because they're from Dollar Tree. So I found this one. It is a fidget rotate ballpoint pin. Figured I could open this up with you guys just for funsies. And see how this works. I have an idea of how it works, but I want to see it in action. And they had like 3 different colors, more of like a blue tone one, and then a green and yellow type one. But here we go. Well, it's got a little rubber band on it. Hold on. Okay. It's just a little fidget pin. Silly, right? But I like it, so I got that. I was kind of hoping I could replace one of them I had. It was like this stretchy material, and it had a whole bunch of like strings off it with like plastic beads at the end of the string, so when you shook it, it just sounded cool. But they didn't have them anymore. And I grabbed the last one of these. It's a alien bendy pin. I don't know if you can tell. Hold on. It lights up. You can kind of see it in here. And whoopsies, it bends. I feel like I need to super glue it though, because I don't think it was supposed to pop off like that. Somebody's gonna try and like bend it and be like, oh no. But anyways, yeah, I like to end my one-on-ones on a silly note because that's who I am. Like, at the end of the day, our jobs are freaking hard, and you know, we have a lot of serious conversations with people, and one-on-ones can be serious with me, kind of depending on how your performance is. You know, sometimes I do have to have hard conversations with people because, you know, they're not following a rule or whatever. But if we can just end on a silly note of them using my ridiculous pins, I feel like it eases the end of everything, no matter what. So anyways, that was my Dollar Tree haul. Not very exciting, I know, but you know what? This is my normal day-to-day life and the silly things I do. And it's part of what makes me me, you know? I have about 2.5 hours left of work. I'm going to try and get off right at 5 so I can change into my workout gear, and then we're gonna go to the gym and we're gonna do butts and guts for 30 minutes. I'm really, really excited about it. And then I already told my husband he can order a chicken pizza. There's a local pizza place called Odd Mo's, and Ryan really likes, I think it's like a chicken bacon club type pizza, but him and my oldest really like that pizza. I think my little one likes it too. And so he's gonna order that, and then I have a salad kit in the fridge, so I figured I'd have a piece of pizza and kind of a bulkier salad and have that be my dinner. Breakfast, I ended up eating a Quest cookies and cream protein bar. And did I eat anything else? I brought a banana, but I haven't eaten it. It's kind of browner than I like, so I probably am not gonna eat it. I'm not hungry. And then my sausage, cottage cheese, and asparagus were very filling for lunch. And I had an orange sugar-free soda in the fridge, which honestly was my lifesaver today, because another part of, well, I just told you the crumble cookie, right? So crumble cookie is a weakness for me. Sometimes I've seen people like talk trash about crumble cookie. I don't understand, because I love those stinking sugary cookies, but I'm also like low-key a sugar addict. So it was hard. There's like lemon, chocolate chip, and like a fudge brownie one, and the lemon and the chocolate chip one looks so good. So I just smelt them, and then I went and ate my protein bar. I'm not trying to like ruin myself or be like, you know, I hear things like if you deprive yourself too much, you end up like crashing and failing and all of that, but I truly do have a different mental mindset. And if I felt that concern, I would have just had a piece of a cookie, but I don't have that concern. Like I know exactly what it tastes like. I'm familiar with it. And there'll be a day that I have to have a crumble cookie and I can drive my butt down there and get a cookie. Like if I'm that desperate, I can do that, but it's whatever, you know? So anyways, I'm gonna head back to work and finish out my work day. And I do want to show you guys my office because it was decorated for my birthday and it's so cool. Okay, showing you guys how magical my office is. I let the girl know that set this up that I'll be returning all this to her because I know she decorates for parties and all of that, but like, you guys, the magic that is my office is so fun. It's fairies and everything everywhere. I want to keep her for my scrapbooking, but these were twinkly lights up here when I first got here on Monday, and then these had little candles lit, and so it was all dark in the morning, and it was just like, just imagine coming in here and the magic that was this office. So stinking cool. So cool. Sometimes I can get in my head that I have imposter syndrome and I'm not a good supervisor and that I need to be better all the time. And like when stuff like this happens, it fills my heart, and I can't even explain. It makes me want to do better for them, and it makes me feel so loved. I just had to share with you guys because it's so good. Anyways, I'm going to return to work and get through another email box, and I will see you guys after work. Just got out of my workout class and it is 6:04. I listened to my cameras go off like crazy, so I think the chicken pizza has arrived. Either that or somebody was doing something outside, but I'm gonna go home, eat dinner, and then my goal is to have like 600 calories burned through movement, and I have over 400 right now. And I'm not sure where I'm at with my steps. Hold on. You guys are balanced, okay? Steps, I aim for 10,000 a day, and I'm at 7,726. So I think after dinner, I'm gonna do a neighborhood walk, just to like finalize my fitness goals for the day and then relax. I'm feeling good though. I don't feel like I missed out on anything. I'm glad I went to that class. The only move I hated, I'll show you guys a picture of the workout she had us do. She has us go through the gut side twice, and then we go through the butt side twice, and we do the movements for 40 seconds with a 20-second rest. So I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a half an hour workout class, and I'm always sweaty at the end of it, which feels really good. The one thing I hated is the side dip plank things. I can't remember exactly what they were called, but you have to like you have to be on your side, hold yourself up. I hold myself up with like my forearm, and then you can pull your whole body up off your side and like just forearm and feet to the ground, but I don't have that upper body strength, so I'm knee to the ground, and you just lift your hip up off the ground over and over again, and it burns your side. And I hate it because I don't have very good upper body strength, and so my arm just keeps feeling like it's going out, and it's so frustrating. So if there's a day that I can like confidently do any kind of plank, I will know that I've made progress with my strength. It's really stinking hard for me. But anyways, let's see if I can get out of here. The traffic's a little bit crazy at 6 o'clock in this little town. This gym isn't in my my direct city, but it's right next. I'm like 10 minutes away from my house, so I'm gonna see if I can get myself home safe and sound, eat dinner, and then I will see you guys probably at home. Okay, dinner is pepperoni pineapple. I didn't know that we were gonna have this. I'm very excited. This is the chicken. Do you know what it's called? a chicken Parmesan pizza. So it's got chicken, tomato, onion, bacon, cheese, goodness. And then a Caesar salad and a fin. Okay, I looked at my watch and I have just over 7,000, like close to 8,000 steps. So I decided after dinner I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna try and speed walk just to kind of keep my heart elevated, and I know that it's good to do cardio after you've done any type of work with weights, and I did use weights when I was working on my stomach, so I want to tell my body to keep burning the fat. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then when I come home, I'm going to take a shower and start to unwind, and I will close out this vlog. Okay, shower is done, and I think for the night, I'm going to go lay down in my bed and watch YouTube. It's 8:12, and I've been trying to go to bed around 9. Some nights it's a little difficult to like turn off my brain lately, and so I haven't been falling asleep until like 10:30, which I don't love. I would like to fall asleep sooner, but I don't know what to do about that. Tomorrow is going to be interesting because Ryan and I have tickets to go see Disturbed. We both loved that band when we were in our youth. I went through a stage like age 12 and a half probably through 16, maybe even 17, of liking kind of just rebellious music, like Limp Bizkit, Disturbed, Korn, and so that's part of my core. Like every now and then I will slip into those genres of music, and today I actually was listening to the Disturbed CD that I would play in my CD Walkman as I went to go kickboxing downtown. Rode the bus and everything like an independent woman. I was nuts. Anyways, I would listen to that CD to like pump me up to go kickboxing, and it's just like, it's a sliver of time. And when I was listening to the music today, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I loved them. Like it makes me so excited to go listen to them tomorrow. So it's interesting because I'm not sure that I'm gonna. He's already listening to Six. We're gonna go see Six too, but that's in June. What was I saying? Tomorrow's going to be interesting because I'm going to go to work, and I'm getting off early so that way Ryan and I can travel to Portland and maybe miss some of the 5 o'clock traffic. We might be a little bit stuck in it by the time we get into the Portland area. But the show, I believe, starts at 7:30, and I think we're going to eat dinner down there, go to the show, and then come home, and I'm seeing if my mom wants to hang out with the kids for dinner. And I don't know what I'm going to do for working out. It's like I'm going to have to make up my mind either to just not work out tomorrow and focus on eating well, drinking my water, and getting my steps in, or I could get up early tomorrow and work out before the day even starts. So I have to kind of reflect on that, on what I want to do. I was going to show you guys real quick too before I end this. I think I shared it on my Instagram. Yeah. But I put together my Minecraft movie bag of crab date day that I had with Ryan and Finley in my little junk journal, and it just makes me happy. There is an area that I want to put something, but I'll probably wait. But here it is in all of its glory. It was so fun to put together. I think I'm going to stamp right here the words chicken jockey, because that's what this guy is. I drew him. And I think I want to put something here, like a Minecraft sticker or something. I'm just going to kind of keep my eyes peeled when I'm out in the world. And I'll have this page in my mind of wanting to complete it out. I can't remember if I shared this with you guys, but I did an Easter spread that I really, really love. I've got a note card down in here, and this is my little grandson baby. I have a stepson that had a baby, and these are little things like this came from a Pez candy I gave to the boys. This came from the Peter Rabbit chocolate box. That's what a lot of this imagery is from. This was my bunny rabbit name on my door. It was Toodle Bubbletail. You know those things that you see on Facebook sometimes where it's like, take the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name and figure out your elf name or whatever. We did bunny names. It was super fun. This was just a random Dollar Tree like piece of paper that I cut into an egg, and yeah. Oh yeah, we did confetti eggs this year. If you haven't seen those, they're super fun. They are a little messy, but they're eggs you can throw at each other and they have confetti in them. On the actual Minecraft page, this bag of crab, this piece of paper right here was on the table of where we were eating, and I just tore off a corner like a savage. But I just kept my receipt from what we ordered at the movie theater, and I have a little punch out that I got, like a paper punch out thing from Goodwill, and they have little crab punch outs. I was going to like do like a shaker thing or something, but the puncher doesn't punch through my nice paper, so I just took a piece of paper and made little cutouts. I was like, I knew I was going to use those crabs. Is there anything else I've added to this? It's because we're here. I feel like I've showed you guys most of this. I've kind of slowed down on my art a little bit. I did get another sticker. We have a pickle jar from Dutch Brothers, and tomorrow actually they're going to have a sticker drop. This will be posted after that, but it's the first Wednesday of every month, and I believe it's like some flowers, so I'm really excited to get those. Anything else come up? I don't think so. I did get to, on my weight loss journey, I got to color, where is it at? I got to color to the 15-pound mark, where I got to get a pedicure. My toes are so cute. So if I lose 5 more pounds, I wrote in pencil, new outfit. I want to, at 190 pounds, get a cute new outfit. So my hope is to hit that around the end of June. It gives me a couple months to get there. I might get there faster than that, but I want to give my body time because I don't know what it's going to do, and I don't want to push it too hard. So yeah. Goals are going good. I do need to read my Bible. I've been slipping. I stopped at Ruth. Actually, I'm in the middle of 1 Samuel, but I need to pick it back up. I also haven't seen any good words to add to my collage of words. But I have been looking, like, every time we get a magazine or, like, junk mail or whatever, I'm looking through it to see if there's any good phrases or words to cut out. And it just hasn't been given. The next page I think I want to make is our birthday page. I might end up doing an entire spread for Ryan's birthday and then an entire spread for mine, just because I've kept so much random papers. So yeah. It's getting thick. Look at that. I love it so much. I still have quite a bit to go. But my hope is to be nearly done with this entire book by the end of the year, because that would be really cool. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed my random vlog today. I don't know, just being okay with, you know, knowing that I'm just kind of showing a working day in the life vlog kind of helped my mental barrier. I did video some other stuff, and it's on my camera right now, but I think I was trying to like video about things that I've learned in 39 years of life, and I realized that I'm not ready to make that video. Like, I'm just not pulled together enough to make a decent video. So that'll be for another time. Maybe I'll do a 40-year look back. I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. If you made it this far, wow. You must have been really bored. But thank you for hanging out. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love to add you to the little family. I post very infrequently, so you just never know when you're going to see me next. And until next time, take care. Love always. Bye.